Welcome to your weekend focus for September the 29th and the 30th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, truly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So we are moving out of that Taurus energy this morning, our Saturday morning, and then we end up in the Gemini moon. Okay, so more communication, it's getting the word out, it's what you read, it's communication, it's thinking, it's learning, curiosity. We get a little bit more curious about things. We desire a little bit more variety in our life. We also have Pluto going stationary direct on the Sunday. So when Pluto goes retrograde, it is asking us to step into our knowing of our inner warrior and finding out how to let that inner warrior out. So we've been through a lot. We've gone forward, and then we went to retrograde, and now we're going forward over that same path again. So where you feel that you can finally stand in your own truth, this is going to be a time of things happening in your life where it is possible to step into your truth. We find an inner strength. We know our talents, our gifts. We know where we want to go. We also have, for the numerology of Saturday, the 29th is an 11th, an 11, and then 2018 is an 11. So we've got that double 11 energy with the 9 again. So we don't have the 2 9s and the 2 11s like we did a couple of days ago, but we do have the 2 11 still with a 9. So yes, it is about completion. We're in that full moon energy, so it is about completion. Absolutely. We have the full moon energy, which asks us to, put endings on things, to heal, to, have closure in our life. But the 11 energy, also with the 11 energy, we hold the sword to make some firm decisions in our life, to cut out things in our life. So we have that extra support for closing doors behind us, for allowing healing to come in, so that we can make some commitments to ourselves that will change our path forward, allow us to go where we want to go. So we'll cut the cards. And we have the Queen of Cups. Well, this is love yourself. I love the Queen of Cups. I think she brings more love to the picture than the Lover's card ever could. Because she reminds us that in order to love another, in order to love anything really, truly in life, we have to love ourselves. We have to appreciate ourselves. We have to understand that we are deserving for what we are wanting, for what our goals are. That we actually deserve to step into those shoes. So see the beauty in everything. Now, she's looking at her goblet there. So be in the moment. When you're eating, is it crunchy? Is it spicy? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it mushy? Is it crunchy? What does it taste like? Is it dry? Is it liquidy? And are you getting the sensations of the actual taste of it? And how is it making you feeling? Are you squinting because you just got a lemon in your mouth, or are you smiling because it's just so good and it's melting in your mouth? Stay present in the little things that you do, the mundane things that you do. And tap into your inner beauty. The angel sits right next to you. And I see the bird up there, so, you know, messages will come to you. So sit in reflection in order to tap into that beauty. Being the first card, we're feeling a lot of the beauty, so we can really go leaps and bounds here in the energy of, you know, there's not a lot of self-doubt that comes into play when the Queen of Cups comes up as the first card. So it's like a boost in our confidence, in the awareness of what we can do, of what we can accomplish. Queen of Pentacles is next. Oh, the ladies are coming out. Queen of Pentacles has been very, very busy this week. She was in a lot of the weekly readings for each of the signs. She has the sun carved in her chair there. So it's embossed right in. The storm clouds are moving away. She sits with a confidence with the angel, knowing that she doesn't really need to hold on to anything or to control anything too much because she knows the path forward. And, you know, so long as you see your worth and your value, nobody can really take that away unless you allow them to. So know that the storm is passing. Know that new beginnings are on the horizon. Lead with your heart. Lead with passion. Lead with love. Have a true knowing of just how great you are. Truly. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords kind of sits here in our detriment spot. So it's still the Knight of Swords. You know, watch that impulse, okay? So, you know, we have all this beauty and all this worth, and it just starts out so beautifully. But boy, could we ever the closet. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the knee-jerk energy. So I don't think we're going to be able to avoid that too much. We just have to be conscious of it then. So, you know what? If somebody asks you to do something, say no, can't do it. And that's a hard thing to do. But what you're going to do is you're going to go home and you're going to say, does that really bring value into my life? Do I really want to do that? Do I want to help that friend? I know she's in need, or I know he's in need. I know he could use some extra hands. Can I do it without reorganizing my path forward and the things that I want to do and the things I want to accomplish? Will I say no to something that I've just agreed or committed to in my heart? Or does it, I have the time, so why wouldn't I help? And then you pick up the phone and you say, hey, I don't know if you found anybody yet, but if you haven't, I can be available. Just looked at my schedule. I can do that for you. What you become is like the hero because you came and saved the day. And it is so much nicer to leave on that note than it is to say yes and then go home and think about it and go, oh man, I don't know why I said yes. That was dumb. I'm just going to phone them now and tell them no. They're not going to think nice thoughts about you. They're not going to send you good energy if you do it that way. So don't knee jerk. Okay? Think about it. Can I do this realistically? To grow the friendship, to step into something different. Maybe you're saying no because you really don't know what that would be like. It was kind of like when my friend asked me to go for the fire walk. I was like, I'm going to think about that. So, and then I said yes, and I'm glad I did. So, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles. What are you cultivating? So in all of we have to stay very, very present this weekend to what is going on around us and what is going on within us, and seeing the beauty of who we are. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is what are you cultivating? Where are you putting your attention? Where are you putting your focus? And is that where it needs to be? We'll get an affirmation card here. Okay, it looks like I'm splicing a video because my camera turned off and then immediately went back on. I hope everything, I heard a click, then I heard another click. So we'll splice it together. Mercury retrograde anywhere nearby? What do we got here? Transformation, 13. Well, let's not stop now when we got transformation as our affirmation card. Absolutely not. So transformation and change. Nothing remains the same. I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another, and they really are. I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. I am called to let go of the old so I can welcome in the new. That is absolutely the energy of this full moon. It is all about allowing things to happen for the highest good, letting go of the old, and welcoming in the new. Another, you say? Okay, one more. Look at this Page of Fire. We're getting all new energy here in our cards. Love it. We'll go to Fire. And the page is enthusiastic action. Oh, here we go again with this enthusiastic action. Okay. Adventurous. Venturing forth, beginning a project, acting on a new idea. I am free to venture forth, and co-creating a true life to my desire is my right. It is your right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. My ideas have value, and I dream boldly. So dream boldly. My ideas have value. It's part of loving yourself, knowing that you've got this, knowing that you can go forward. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. I am free to venture forth and co-creating a life true to my desire. I am finding my purpose as I take the first steps into something new. So Page of Swords came up there. That's that knee-jerk energy. That's we see something shiny and we just go for it. Everybody else is jumping off the cliff. We run and jump with them. You know, we want to think about it a little bit, but I think we have been doing a lot of thinking. So when new experiences come up, we should embrace, try them out, and you know, that Gemini moon is going to make us a little bit more curious. We're going to not want our routines as much. We want to try a variety of things. And new things would definitely be on the plate. And we have the Nine of Water. Dreams come true. Wishes fulfilled. Completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desire. It is right to say no to what isn't right for me. And now is my time to experience his wishes fulfilled, the sweet harvest that came about from seeds I planted. I drink in the aroma of successful endeavors, take pride in my hard work and achievement, and savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. And that's more of that full moon energy coming in. And over the last couple of weeks, it's been getting more prominent in the things that have been coming in when I'm talking to say, you know, make a list. Make a list of some of the things. Maybe I've just been doing this, you know, a couple of times, but it's make a list. Pros and cons. What's good? What's bad? What do I like about it? What makes me nervous and bring in anxiety about it? What brings in some sort of fear? What is that fear? Let me label it. When you label it, you can move past the fear. Understanding how to conquer it. And sometimes it's just being brave enough to take the next step. The Nine of Water is telling us to, yes, we're going to be looking back. A couple of the planets are still in retrograde. We're going to be looking back and seeing where we actually have successes in our life. Small ones, big ones, and celebrate you. We're back to this. Celebrate you, who you are. Do something nice for you. Let's get an animal card, shall we? I caught the bottom card. It's the Pegasus. I thought, oh, come on. So something to do. We did have the transformation card, so Pegasus could show up for us. Well, let's see what the cards decide. Oh, the bee is back with get busy. Yeah, we should have known that, right? What are we cultivating? Where is my focus? Where is my attention? Where does it need to be? Where do the next steps need to be taken? Get busy. Busy, active, goal setting, and fertility. The happiest people are those who are too busy, whether or not they are. B tells you that it's time to get busy. Instead of trying to get all your projects done by yourself, ask for assistance. Everybody has strengths. Some are leaders, while others are followers. Know what category you fit best in and use it to your advantage. While you may hate to clean, there's others who love it. While you may not love to organize, others may need your direction on how to accomplishment. So it's working with people. It's cooperation. It's taking each other's strengths and becoming superior because of it. As working in unity. So successful. There shouldn't be any shame in your talent. Cooperation and delegation is key with B. Embrace B by taking small steps, but begin a project or task in front of you, even if it seems impossible. Any action is action towards fulfilling your goal. One of the most important things to remember if you want to be successful is that procrastination is your biggest enemy, and we do have to be reminded of that with the Libra energy. Delaying things sabotages your goal. Don't lose hope, remain determined. And, let me clarify that with the Libra energy. It's not that they procrastinate and are indecisive as much as they see both sides of the coin. They see both arguments. And so it's a lot harder to come to the conclusion. But when they come to the conclusion, it's right on. Don't lose hope and remain determined. B is also known for fertility, and this may be a sign that it is the right time to add a child to your life, or you may hear from someone close to you that she is pregnant. And I always talk about fertility as your passions, your dreams, your goals, your desires as well. Okay, so a door may open that allows you to walk through. You may want to start an exercise program. B lets you know in order to motivate yourself, you need to work as a team. Instead of running on a treadmill, join a volleyball team. Instead of walking around the block by yourself, ask the neighbor to join you. The pressure you put on yourself will greatly decrease if you engage others who can help motivate you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.